Mount Lebanon is made up of many small neighborhoods that fit together to become one big neighborhood. Part of that responsibility includes taking care of each other, being kind, and keeping each other from harm. Being kind to our earth is part of Mount Lebanon's pledge to live sustainably, to have a good life today without jeopardizing a good life for our future generations. Here, in no particular order, are 5 sustainable things Mount Lebanon is doing right now. Mount Lebanon has been named a Tree City USA for the last 15 years. But what does that mean? It means we're dedicated to our beautiful tree canopy. To keep the designation, we must first have a board or department in charge of taking care of trees. In Mount Lebanon, we have both. Our Public Works Department takes care of 10,000 street trees and 12,000 trees in our parks. And our Parks Board gives recommendations to Public Works to ensure a future for the trees in our parks. Second, we must enact a tree care ordinance. Third, we must conduct a forestry program that spends at least $2 per resident. Right now, we spend approximately $18 per resident. Finally, we also are required to have a yearly Tree City ceremony. That ceremony rotates each year among the 7 elementary schools and includes music, poetry, an official Tree City proclamation from the Mount Lebanon Commission, and students get to plant a tree that will stand for generations to come. And that's not all. Mount Lebanon also is an accredited Level 1 Arboretum with ArbNet. To qualify for that, we must have an overall Arboretum plan and at least 25 species of woody plants. Vibrant Uptown is Mount Lebanon's nearly $4 million upgrade of Washington Road. Sustainability was a key factor in the design of the program. Phase 1 includes new LED lighting that will be bright enough to keep the sidewalks safe and environmentally friendly using less electricity. The light fixtures are created with a dark sky design to help prevent light pollution. The concrete will come from durable materials so the streetscape will last generations. New planters will feature native plantings, and the green space will offer impervious surfaces to help with water drainage. The entire project will be safe and welcoming to pedestrians of all abilities, making it easy to leave the car at home. Mount Lebanon recently added an electric vehicle charging station with 2 ports to the newly renovated Overlook parking lot behind the Beverly Road shopping district. We received a $9,000 grant from the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection to help offset the more than $20,000 cost. Each hour of charging gets you about 10 to 20 miles of range. Users create an account with ChargePoint and pay $1.25 for the first hour and $2.25 an hour after that for a maximum of $8 a day. We're keeping an eye on the use, and we're considering placing more stations if the demand is there. Mount Lebanon is buying a new parking enforcement vehicle this year, and it will be an electric vehicle. Mount Lebanon was one of the first towns in Pennsylvania to have its own climate action plan back in 2012. Now, the Mount Lebanon Environmental Sustainability Board is undertaking a year-long initiative to update it, to plan for the next decade. A climate action plan helps us measure emissions and set goals to reduce greenhouse gases. The result? Less impact on our climate. Some of the areas we'll be focusing on include energy generation and consumption, transportation, air quality, water and wastewater management, and waste management. For this effort, we'll be working with the Congress of Neighboring Communities, called Connect, to help regionalize our plan. Erosion around the stream in Bird Park had created long-term damage, as water washed away the earth that supports vegetation that supports our local wildlife. A bond issue in 2019 provided more than $148,000 to restore the stream. The project, which was completed in 2020, installed natural structures such as logs, rocks, and plantings. It stabilized about 700 feet of stream bank and reduced sediment, which is mandated through Mount Lebanon's MS4 permit.